The show has an NL East matchup. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away. Getting the nod on the mound, Sandy Alcantara. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, you know, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Check swing, went around. That's strike one. Bounce to the left side. Segura. They get the out on Acuna. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. That's in there. 0-2 now.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
The 0-2. And that's a little high.
It's a good take.
1 and 2.
One down, base is empty. And it's even up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. That one off the mark. Full count now.
3 and 2.
The wide to kick the pitch. Bounced up the middle. In time to Gurriel. And Olson is set down.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Austin Riley.
Yeah, Austin Riley is one of those guys that has a lot of barrels, usually amongst the tops in the league in average exit velocity year in and year out.
Next one misses, and that is ball 1. That's hard hit on the line. Chisholm racing over to make the catch. We're midway in inning number 1, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Back here in Miami, and on the hill in this one, Bryce Elder. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings through that.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
Jorge Soler in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Goes down looking.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And that's in for a strike.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
Well, he's only an out away from getting through the inning, but he just lost control for a brief moment there. It's not the end of the world, but don't let one mistake turn into another. Get your focus back right here.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. Strike 2. Gurriel leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And down on strikes he goes. And that'll do it. Nothing into Miami first. We played an inning in South Florida. No score on the show. And welcome back. And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
Alcantara back to work. That one's in there. Strike 1. Alcantara, the reigning Cy Young Award winner, he features a changeup, a sinker, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
The next pitch misses. It's 2-2. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Payoff pitch. On the ground. Arise. In plenty of time to first. One out in the second. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Hit hard. That gets through.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Good power, not great in the OBP department. They say it went. Singy, this guy, Ozzie Albies, he is Mr. Personality. So much flair and that giant smile on the field. And the righty deals. There's a strike.
For me, one of the things I really enjoy is just the banter that he has with third base coach Ron Washington, who's helped him tremendously defensively at second base.
Next offering misses, and that's ball one. That hits the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Out to center. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Batting 7th, the center fielder.
Now, Michael Harris. There's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And now the count is even. Second inning here, no score. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Braves strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, here's some real power at the plate. Brian De La Cruz. The wind to the pitch. There's a strike. The 0-2. And ball one. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-2. The pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. And there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
And now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Left-hand hitter waits. It's in and out of his glove. to first, and he beats it.
Well, it looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
Gene Segura at the plate here. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Throw on to Olson. Segura out in the play.
Batting it, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings now.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Sanchez around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So 2 down, and the batter now, John Birdie. That one's in there, 0-1. Stallings off of first with 2 away. The next offering misses. 1-1. And a foul ball.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
At the belt and fires.
Oh. 2-2.
And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park, here's Marcell Ozuna.
Left fielder, number 20, Marcell
Ozuna in his 10th season, 32 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. That's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss. And he deals. That one drifts inside. Struck him out looking. Vaughn Grissom next up for the Braves. Check swing. Went around. Strike 1. And here it comes. And a good eye there. Next one misses, and a count 2-1.
1 strike.
The wind and the pitch. Not even close there. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Acuna stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Braves go down quickly here. They trail here 1-0. Welcome back. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Some nuggets on Jazz Chisholm. He's from the Bahamas, and he was born in 1998. Signed with the Diamondbacks in 2015. Before he could make his major league debut, though, Arizona traded Jazz to Miami for Zach Gallen. He made his debut the following season, and then in 2022, he became an all-star. The next pitch misses, 2-0.
He also became the first player from the Bahamas to play a game at shortstop in the bigs since Andre Rogers in 1967. You know, Rogers was the first big leaguer from the Bahamas. Started to play shortstop for the Cubs when Ernie Banks moved to first base.
There's the strike, 3-1. Two now. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Soler batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in Cuba. First offering misses the mark.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and representatives in Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are close behind.
In the air, out towards left center, and makes the grab. One down.
The first baseman, number 10, Yuli
Yuli Gurriel comes up to hit. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. It's a pitch out. And safe. It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
The 1-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And the right-hander deals. And another ball appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Well, the bat pretty much taken out of his hands there.
Yeah, he was patient. He didn't chase and go outside of his strike zone. So, you know, you have to tip your cap because you ultimately know that the guy behind you is going to have an opportunity to get it done. And that's what you got to do, pass the baton sometimes and trust your teammates.
Arise in the box now. No balls and a strike. You'll one. Good eye right there.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Line drive, base hit. Jazz on his horse, coming around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Now here is Brian De La Cruz. His first at bat was a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. Two on, one out. Fought off foul. Gurriel at second. Arise at first. One gone. Popped up. And he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
So first and second with 2 outs. And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. And now it's even up. That's a slider for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Caught him looking for the K. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here in Miami, and here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. Matt Olson, a guy who grew up in the Atlanta area, went to the same high school that produced Jeff Francoeur, and in fact, Jeff's mom was one of Matt Olson's teachers. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is out of here. Matt Olson goes deep. His 9th homer of the year, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. With this guy's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Righty to the plate. Ripped to right, base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So here's Murphy now. 0 for 1 so far. Slice down the right side. The 0-1. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Going to count 1 and 2.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Here's the 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Kicks and fires. And now it's filled up. Runner at first with no outs here. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Here's Eddie Rosario, and he's already singled in this game. Hit slowly on the ground. Fires to second for 1. On to Gurriel. 2.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Flied out his first time. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. In there for strike 1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And it's even up. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Chisholm settles underneath it, and that is that.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jean Segura.
Segura.
Elder back to work. There's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
On the ground, right side. A flip to the pitcher covering. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And at the plate for Miami, Jacob Stallings. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Ball 1, no strikes. And there's a ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Righty delivers. And now the count filled up 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Stallings, the base runner at first with one out. To the right side, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. And a pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that's downstairs and outside. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. In time, got him, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played 4. It's the Marlins 2 and the Braves 1. Back here at the ballpark, ready now for the 5th inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Michael Harris. The pitch. Called strike right there.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Pretty much the last guy you want to hit. Now you got to try to control the running game because you know he's usually thinking about swiping a bag or two when he's on the bases.
Ozuna in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Checks over to first. Back safely. Strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And a pitch. Ball 1 there.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
The 1-2. Segura puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop, Vaughn.
So digging in, Vaughn Grissom went down on strikes his first time through.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And that's in there for strike 1. And a swing and a miss there. Next pitch inside. And a count 1-2. And he deals. And now the count is even.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Whips it to first. And that is that. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Braves 1. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The other way. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. And a pitch. Foul ball. Runner at second, nobody out. Next offering is down low. 1-2 to count. And now 2-2. Next pitch is outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Now it's Yuli Gurriel. Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Colin McHugh appears to be getting loose. Lee warming up as well. In there at the knees. 1-2. Softly hit to third. Sends it across to first. Runner scores, though. That's a little insurance, and the lead is 2. Luis Arraez stands in. 1 for 2. In there, and it's 0-1. That one missed.
One strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one lined softly the other way. It'll fall into left field for a base hit.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And now, Ryan De La Cruz. That one's in there, 0-1. The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
0-2 now. He goes down looking. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5. It's the Marlins 3 and the Braves 1. Here's Matt Olson. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
The right-hander back to work. When you think about the best defensive first baseman in the game, Olson is certainly in the conversation. He's won multiple Gold Gloves over there, and it seems like he picks everything.
One of those guys that the infielders love because he makes that third baseman, shortstop, and second baseman even better, saving those errors.
Next one just misses, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Riley.
Austin Riley digs in now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Just missed.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
The wide to kick the pitch. Goes down looking.
The batter.
Here's Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. Murphy, 28 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Oh, and 1 now. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's carrying. Can't get there. Base hit. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So, man aboard, Eddie Rosario. Next up for the Braves. Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Third out. So one hit is all they get. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Marlins 3 and the Braves 1. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Collin McHugh. He's been so good against lefties.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 32, Collin McHugh.
And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
The right fielder.
Here's an interesting note on Collin McHugh. From 2017 to 2022, the 5 years that he played, every team he played on won 100 games. Astros from 17 through 19, the Rays in 21, and the Braves in 22. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's the third baseman, Jean Segura. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. McHugh, a 6'2 righty. He features a slider, a cutter, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. That one to first, into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly, first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the catcher,
Jacob Stallings, the next up for the Marlins. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Stallings goes 6 feet 5 inches, 225 pounds. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Next pitch downstairs, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 1 away. John Birdie at the plate, maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Great speed and great power, a great athlete, quite simply. And that's in there for strike 1.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Sanchez, the lead runner at second. Segura over at first with 1 away. And 1-2. One and two here. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go. The 2-2 on the way. Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt over to Albies. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
So the lineup flips over, and now for the Marlins, Jazz Chisholm Jr. First pitch just misses. You know, it's no surprise that Jazz Chisholm Jr. is good at baseball. His grandmother, Patricia Coakley, actually played shortstop for the Bahamian national softball team. And get this, she didn't retire until her 60th birthday. She started to play soft toss with Jazz when he was only 2 years old.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that will end the inning. Marlins strand a pair, but they still lead it 3-1. Welcome back. New inning getting started. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Going to count 1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Next offering misses. 2-2. And another ball.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Ouch, that one drilled him to first, and Albies is retired. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
At the plate, Michael Harris. In the air, left field. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
The 0-1. Outside.
1-1.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in there safely.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Vaughn Grissom. First offering misses the mark.
Stop him right here.
The tying run at the plate. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that gets down into the gap. The run comes in from second, and they trail by 1. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Everything came together for him. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a hit.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back. Huascar Brazoban on to pitch out of the pen here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So the batting order turns over. Ronald Acuna Jr. now at the plate. This guy has turned into a beast. And the first pitch misses for ball one. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. There's the strike. Swing from Acuna. Big drive. Deep left field. And he brings it into the warning track. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Nick Anderson in.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Well, 1-run game. Jorge Soler getting ready to hit.
Jorge Soler.
And here it comes. Out to short. Sends it to first. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Yulieski.
Here's Gurriel. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Anderson ready to work. So 2 balls and no strikes. Activity in the bullpen. Jesse Chavez up and loosening in the pen. And it is 2-1. Just missed. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runner takes off, and first offering is fouled off. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. On the ground to first. Could be 2. Olsen to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 3 and the Braves 2. Steven Okert on to pitch here.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Here is Matt Olson. He's already homered here in this one. And the pitch. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. And now the lefty. And a big swing and a miss. Movement in the bullpen. Dylan Floro, the closer, is getting loose. Got him swinging.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Now the third baseman, Austin Riley, 1 for 3. In there, and it's 0-1. The pitch.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Sean Murphy, the next to hit. That one's in there, 0-1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
2 down, nobody on. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And the Braves go down quietly. They're down 3-2. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
The left fielder.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the right-hander back to work. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And out of here. He made him pay for that one, and they boost their lead. It's 4-2.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And now Jesus Sanchez. There's the strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 0-1. That one fouled off. And the righty deals. Pitch misses outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And the right-hander deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Right through there. Got him. Down on strikes. And he knew it.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Segura at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, no strike.
And a curve misses outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
In for a strike, now 3-1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting, catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jacob Stallings. A strikeout and a walk. In the air to left down the line. And that drops foul. Segura at first, 1 gone. And it's 1-1. At the belt and fires. Segura on the run. Swing and a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so even with the runner on the move, he holds it second.
The batter, the shortstop, John.
First and second, 1 out. And now the shortstop, Jon Berti. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
And the 0-2. And now 1-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And now it's 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's outside.
Count.
Got it by him for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jesse Chavez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Got him. Good job at damage control right there. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Dylan Floro. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season.
Dylan Floro.
And the batter now, Eddie Rosario.
The designated hitter, Eddie Rosario.
The wind of the pitch. And that one is inside.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
Left-hand batter waits. On the ground to third. One up, one down.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Now here is Ozzie Albies. And there's the strike. Floro measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a slider. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. 1-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next pitch just misses, and that's ball 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Harris stands in now and watches strike 1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom. And that's
steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.